Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons. Two things. First of all, can confirm I started recording at Metal Island and the submarine was there, even though I definitely didn't leave it there, so the submarine does follow you around after all. Secondly, I forgot to deliver the super nutty cake after I went to all that trouble of making it. So there you go.
Oh, what's that? What are you giving my sister? Chill out, it's just cake. Super yum cake. Cake? You don't know what cake is? No, not really. Is it something I can stab?
Technically, yes. Here, try some.
Whoa, incredible. Sweets are the best, even though it's a cake and not actually a sweet, and I will fight people over what constitutes a sweet. Thanks, I got to share with Bro too. I'll have to go into the city and get some for Father. Oh, here's something I found earlier. You can have it.
A crystal berry.
Thanks. Can't wait until next time I eat it. Yummy.
Cool and good. And I also checked in, you could check the bestiary and it tells you these things. First of all, I think that's a golden seedling. With an asterisk, we have now encountered and added into our bestiary all but one, excepting the golden seedling and some special cases, every regular type of enemy in the game. So that's cool and good. Anyway, Water Strider. We've defeated 6 of them. So I'm just going to go and defeat 4 more just to knock that side quest out since we're in the area. So I will meet you back in town. Oh, while I was doing that, I got a level up. And as you might be able to predict from the things I've been saying, I want medal points. I need medal points. Give me the medal points. I crave that mineral. And also, just for the fun of it, I've de-equipped Bug Me Not and equipped Hard Mode, and I just need one more Water Strider and then we'll be good. So see you in town. And here we are. And I say here we are because I'm fully expecting there to be a house. Could it be this one? Could it be you? There we go. You look adorable.
Took my request, huh? Well, I suppose you know what to do then. Striders, the scourge of the seas. You see, I used to love the sea. Until one of them took my eye, that is. Ouch. Now I just want my revenge. I have no way of fighting them. So please, go on my place. Give them my anger.
Are you sure we need to beat them?
Yes, actually I tested it, and running into them with the Bug Me Not medal does not increment the counter and does not count. You need to fight them in battle.
Yes, beat 10 of them, that should teach them. They're all over Metal Lake, so you'll need a way to go through the water.
Yep, we have sorted that. I'm done.
Sounds like an easy job. So easy, in fact, that we've already done it.
That's it, I can feel it. You beat them all, haven't you?
Yeah, now for the reward.
Sure, here you go.
A lore book. Yum yum.
I already feel much better. Maybe I'll sleep well tonight, at last. Thank you. I won't forget what you did.
Well, I will probably forget about you, even though you're adorable. Now, if we head over this way, the construction site is no longer a construction site. Behold. Hi, you're purple. Welcome to the Termarcade. You're new players, aren't you? Since this is our grand opening, here's something to get you started. 15 game tokens. You can check how many tokens you have in the key item menu. Have fun in the Termarcade. Yep, the Termarcade. It is a thing, and I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm aware of it. I'll address it at some point, just not right now, because I have plans for this episode, and I've been recording for nearly a quarter of an hour, and we've not even made a start on it yet, so just be aware that I'm aware of that, but it is an optional side bonus thing that we will be coming back for later on. It might, depending on your perspective and your playstyle, it might be worth your while to do it now. That is entirely on you. I was tempted by this, and I do have the money for it, so fine. But yes, you... She's crying. We must be in the right place.
Leaf, have some tact. You explorers. You know it. We saw your post on the wall. Oh, thank goodness.
So, your brother went missing?
Yeah. He's been going on about getting some treasure for my birthday. Even though I told him I didn't need anything. He hasn't come back yet. He must be lost in state of death.
Oh.
Don't worry, Lebby. I'm on the case. Indeed, we will escort you safely. I'm sure he is okay. Oh, thank you. Let's go. I can't stand imagining him all alone.
Yes, let's get going. And you're just gonna ping over to the end of our ever-increasing party. So, yeah, we had business in Snakemouth Den anyway, quite a bit of business as it happens, so I suppose I'll just meet you over there. And we're back here for the first time in a while. I mean, it's not been that long, all things considered, but it's still a relative while since we've been here, and is there anything else we can grab that we couldn't grab previously? Yes, but just not out here. So, to recap, we're actually looking for 4 things while we're here. One of them is, of course, the quest that we just picked up, but you might also recall that we were told to look for a special kind of flower while we're here, and also now that we can fly, we can just sort of warp Cubbo up to here, and there's a crystal berry that's been in here for all this time, and we could only get it now. So that's one of the 4 things knocked out already. Yeah, perish in each chest, you're well beneath us now. So there are 3 further things, like I said. We're looking for the brother of this ladybird. We're looking for a secret garden as high as possible in the den. And there is something completely optional with no actual sort of payoff that I want to show since we're in the area. Ooh, honey drop. I'll take that. So, first of all, this is weirdly remote, and it doesn't look like you should be able to do it, but use V's fly to fly onto this door, and then over the rest of the way. And this brings us up to a secret garden of sorts. Logbook updated, and so serene. To think so much suffering goes on under this paradise.
Don't let it stop me from relaxing.
We got a Sophie petal. Dr. Esau in Defiant Root wants this. I don't remember if there's anything else here. Like, it might just be just that. But I am tempted to read about this place just because it's a bit of a remote thing, and it is weirdly difficult to find. I will not begrudge you not finding this. I can't even find it in this menu. It should be fairly far down because... Okay, apparently not. Let's try again and pay closer attention to what's the... Healing Sophie, there we go. Tea brewed with this flower's petals can cure any illness, but no doctors can explain why. Elizabeth the First once fell gravely sick, and a nomad offered tea made from a petal with his best wishes. The queen miraculously recovered, but none saw the nomad nor the petal ever again. So who's Sophie, then? Also, Seedling Haven, we were there recently, so... Anyway, I'm going to meet you in Upper Snakemouth just to show the other thing that we can do now, so see you there. So, to recap, we're 1 room to the left of the sort of central hub-like room. You know, where we had to put all of the cogs into that wall there in order to get to, I think, the room where the Zommoth was? A free mushroom, and also... I'm not sure where the best place to stand for this is, probably from the top, because like you need the right combination of height and distance, and this is, again, this is really remote. You'd be fully forgiven for never finding this. There is no reason to find this, but there's a crack in the wall over here, and if we dig past it, we can actually go to a secret room. This is not a mound, this is a rock. There's no items here, and just interesting business here. Guardian V012 Venus, age 358, status stable. Guardian M001 Mars, age 361, stable. There is a third screen here somewhere. There we go. Guardian P183 Pluto, age 34, stable. Would prefer it if we didn't return to that room. Yeah, there's not really any... as I said, there's no reason to come here. It's just deep lore, but it seems like, well, do you remember the toy we got from Metal Island ages ago? It looked a bit peculiar. It was flowery, but blue. Theories point to that being either Mars or Pluto. I want to say Mars. I don't actually remember the theories offhand, but that's just a cool little side thing. There we go. Camera took a moment to catch up there, but yeah, that's, there is no reason to go in there, and we don't get any payoff on that whatsoever, but that is a thing, and I have shown it. Okay, we're back in Snakemouth proper, and where we want to go to actually deal with the quest that we were here for in the first place, because that's it. We've done the 3 things that weren't the 4th thing that I wanted to do here, so we come down here, and we just keep going. Remember back in yonder days when we came here for the first time and it was a whole thing, and
There! I see him on a corner in this room. We must hurry.
that's the game's way of saying, hey, you're in the right place, and these guys cannot even touch us. Like, they could barely touch us when we were here before, but just head over here, and here's our mans with an S.
Help! The monsters are after me! Don't worry, we will take care of them for you. Just hide somewhere safe.
Perish. That was easy.
Brother! Oh, you're safe! Sis! How dare you run off all alone? What if you got hurt?
I just wanted to get you a present.
I don't need presents. I need you to be safe. I don't need presents. I need your presence.
You're all I have left. Sis.
Oh. Touching.
Let's give them some time to talk.
Still, I got you this.
Oh, my favorite. A thing that you can literally buy from pretty much any of the shops in any of the major settlements for like 6 berries. You risked your life to save pocket change.
I'm sorry for running off, but I'm mad at you too. You gave me most of the food, then pretended you're not hungry.
What do I even say to that?
I'm not a kid. I can help you out too. We're a family.
Yeah, you're right. I'll depend on you a bit more from now on.
I don't want Sis to pay the reward. It's my fault she had to come here. Is this enough? I found it while exploring.
A law book, yeah, we'll take that, sure. Yes, thank you.
That is more than enough. Thank you, brave lad.
Come on, let's get out of here before monsters appear.
Yes, do let's.
All right, let's get out of here then. Again, thank you for everything. I hope we caused no trouble for you.
No problem. Stay safe, you two.
Come on, let's find something else to do.
Take care, you two. That would have been a really poignant place to end an episode, I suppose, but no, we have much, much, much more business to attend to, so I thought I'd just cut out some travel time and go straight to Defiant Route. But yes, we have the Sophie petal that Dr. Esau was wanting, so once again, time for me to boot up my Penelope voice, I suppose, and these really do remind me of the potions from Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land.
Oh, it's you, kind lot. Have you found the Sophie petal in Stakemouth Den?
Yes, as a matter of have I fact.
That silky white petal. You did it.
Easy peasy.
We can feel magic within it. It's sure to be what you need.
Oh, how can I ever repay you? There's no need.
Just stop!
Your help was priceless. I hope this humble reward is enough.
An HP core medal. The equipped ally recovers 2 HP every 2 turns. For free. Fitting that we get that from a doctor, I suppose.
I mean, it's cool, but is it enough?
Don't be like that, V. No, she's right. Your help really was priceless.
She's always like that, don't worry.
Nonsense. Here, have just a little extra.
20 berries.
Um,
Unbelievable.
Thank you, Esau. We hope your research goes well. Me too. For the sake of all bugs out there. Huh? What's this?
Is there an issue?
I think this petal's got some seeds in it. They're super tiny, see? I'll try planting a Sophie here too. That should save explorers a lot of trouble.
It's gonna go great. You're super kind.
Well, let's toast to that.
Well, I would toast, but you didn't offer us a drink. You only gave us a very good medal. Now, how expensive is it? Because I would imagine it probably doesn't come cheap. Can I even afford it right now? Okay, yeah, that's not the medal I thought it was. Okay. HP core, it only costs 2. Absolute banger. I could put that on V and then sort of spam her various, like, you know, using life curse and all that stuff, but I want it on Best Boy because bullet given by Best Boy can use. Also, much like with Miracle Matter, I want to say there are 2 of those in the game, and their effects do stack if you put them both on the same bug. We'll see how things go. Anyway, we have business up here as well, in the Bee Kingdom. So we might as well go and deal with that. Specifically, we accepted a request from one Artia, which just makes me think of Ars Gratia Artis, and I forget what that's from. But, I prefer to call her Beely Eilish, because, I mean, look at her, wearing her beret.
You'll take my request, V?
Yep. Don't make a big deal out of it, okay?
Alright, I'm looking for the blackest, darkest of all paints. I need to complete my masterpiece, to challenge Joan's reign as the best artist of the Hive. You sure you can handle that?
A job's a job. Where can I find it?
Your soul is a dark grey. But anyways, I've heard it's someone in the Termite City. He hates being around in the open, a lover of the darkness. So cool.
Sounds like you two would get along pretty well.
Don't speak nonsense. I simply admire him. I'd meet him myself were it not so far. Get it done, V. The pay's good.
Better be. Really is far away.
Well, we can jump onto that right the dang immediately, but I do want to pick this up while we're here. The precious ribbon that you can wear or give to your pets. This is kind of this is a whole thing. This is how Chompy actually works. There are various ribbons available throughout the game, and they all have different effects. I think the pretty ribbon is purely cosmetic. I don't want to leave you here. Okay, apparently you can only equip them or de-equip them at Team Snakeleth's house, so we'll have to check in at that at some point, but there are... Oh, and the ribbon is now gone, because we own it. Okay, well, I'll just... You know what? No. To hell with it. I'll drop by Team Snakeleth's house just to show this off, and then we can get on our way. Okay, so we come here. Fall through the roof, apparently. Let's try that again. Chompy's bed. Leave Chompy here. Okay, maybe you can only... Okay, give ribbon, which apparently we probably could have done in the Hive after all, but take with. Now, Chompy's various accessories. The way they work is they give Chompy an extra move that costs TP, but it has an effect, largely speaking. So there are separate ribbons for poison and numbness. She can only wear one at any given time, but it gives her access to a second chomping move that costs TP to use but has an additional effect. There is one other ribbon, and we are a long way away from being able to get it, but it is very worthwhile to pick up. As I said, we're a long way away from being able to get it unless you're absolute like speedrunner kind of professional pro situation. So don't put that out of your mind for the time being, but in the meantime, Chompy's just in the party being cute. Your time will come in a minute. Now, someone who shuns the light and exists in the darkness.
Excuse us.
We heard you have the blackest paint. We're interested in that. I have no business with you. Scram if you know what's better for you.
Hey, but we need the paint. Let's leave him alone, team.
We need the paint, Gabu.
I know, but it doesn't seem like we can get it now. Let's ask Artia what to do and come back later.
Okay, let's head back to the Bee Kingdom then. Let's we go, amigos, and this isn't even Rhythm Heaven. Yo, Artia. It turns out he was indeed a bad guy. Duh. Found it yet, the...
Yeah, he wouldn't budge though. Sorry.
Drat. I feared this would happen. Listen up. My boyfriend lives in the Ant Kingdom. Knows his way around certain groups. He'll know what to do.
Boyfriend's a pretty vague description, albeit a desirable one.
We have similar tastes. You'll know when you see him. Now go. Your pay is waiting.
I'm charging extra for the double trip.
Oh, V, little do you realize, it's a bit more than a double trip. But, well, where do you think we would go to find someone who knows their way around seedy communities and such like? At this point, I'm just vamping a little bit, I think that is the correct term. We're heading back to the underground tavern, and we have plenty of crystal berries. I could spend them while I'm there. I don't intend to. Now, it probably isn't you. Will you be obvious? Surely it's not you, is it? No. Okay, I don't remember who it is. I just know that it's someone here. Oh, also, there's this guy.
Huh? That smell. You found some dark cherries, haven't you?
Well, yes. How did you...
Yes, I can feel that scent all over you.
Gross.
I have a lot of dark cherries with me, you see. I can smell them from miles away. So rare and valuable. Dear cherry lovers, I'll sell some of mine for 50 berries each.
What? Can't you lower that a bit?
Finding these cherries is no easy task, even for my expert nose. 50 berries, it's a steal.
We did hear of some amazing recipes using them.
Please consider it, cherry lovers. It's an amazing deal.
So yes, once you've found at least one set of dark cherries, this guy turns up and... No. That is the only way of farming dark cherries. I was wrong in the stuff I've said previously. You find a finite number of them in the overworld, and then there's... Hey, Reed! Oh, this is the guy we're looking for. But yeah, dark cherries in the overworld, finite. Once you run out of overworld ones, you have to buy them from that guy, or you're never getting another one ever again. V, what do you want?
Are you Artia's boyfriend?
Yes, I am. What is that to you? Looking for trouble, chubby?
Rude.
We're doing a request for her. She asked us to get the blackest paint, but the guy that has it doesn't want anything to do with us. I see. I know she wants the paint, but really didn't want her to get involved with that guy. Maybe a tough guy, but she is my soft spot. Wouldn't want to get her into trouble. But since you're going in her place, I suppose I could assist you. I used to know the guy, but we had a falling out, so I couldn't get the paint from him anyway. He'd probably do something horrible to me if I went by myself. But he still owes me a favor from long ago. So here, give this to him. A shady note. Don't you dare open that. It contains sensitive info. Info for his eyes only. Just give that to him. Don't ask questions. He will give you the paint. You know, just saying that makes us even more curious.
Leaf, don't, alright? I don't want to never be able to sleep again knowing something had happened to us.
Listen, just do this and everything will end without issues. I can trust you with that, can't I, V?
Yeah, I know, Reed. Just leave it to me.
Good.
This is so shady. I'm not that chubby.
Well, I don't want to test that theory, but it feels like a callback to Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, where if you read the Ghost Toad's diary, it's an instant game over. I'm not even gonna poke that hornet's nest. Hornets. Anyway, take this. We've not read it. I don't know what it involves, but presumably it's a lewd photograph. A leather-bound Bible.
We got a response.
Fine, here's the paint. I do this favor for Reed, not for you.
Huzzah!
We no longer have any business between us. Leave.
Gee, what a moody fella. Well, we've got the paint. Let's deliver it.
Yep, let's do that. Although, there's a couple of other things I want to do since we're in the general vicinity. First of all...
Hiya, you're Lena, right? Huh? Who are you? We're Team Snatemouth. We've come to aid you in your request. Really? I didn't expect anyone to take notice of it so quickly. Thank you.
You lost your pet, right? It's close to home. We'll get it back to you.
Nero doesn't trust others. If you find him, he'll flee quite quickly. So, I'll go with you. Without making sure he's safe, I can't go home on good conscience. Are you sure of this? The Forsaken Lands are quite dangerous. It's the only way. I know I'm asking a lot, but... It'll be fine. Nothing we can't handle. Thank you, once again. Is there any place Nero likes to run off to? Well, south of the pumpkin patch, there's a place Nero really likes. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, we went across it while coming here. Shall we depart?
Let's go.
Specifically, that's the area that was blocked off by the mushroom that landed on my shirt and called me a failure. You see, that's why I made a weird reference so you'd remember where it was. But first, you also had a request for us.
You're the Ant Kingdom explorers that made the Colosseum.
Yes, we saw your request. Your brother left without lunch?
He's always rushing, and then faints from exhaustion in the wilderness. I can't deliver today, it's too busy. I'll pay a pretty berry if you take this to him.
Alrighty, where's his post?
Today he was supposed to patrol around the broken bridges in the Forsaken Lands. Just walk west from where the wheels hang around. He should have made it before fainting. He's strong, but please hurry.
Specifically, we want to go one room west of where the primal weevil was.
This smells pretty good, wow. He's annoying, but I do love him. He's my super nutritious survival box.
Leave it to us.
So I'll meet you where the primal weevil was. Okay, this is the primal weevil room. They make it sound like there are wild weevils out here to battle, but it doesn't seem like there are. And I never actually went this way, but this does lead to a unique place. Specifically, This is one of the earlier rooms in the Forsaken Lands, and it had a back cut that we were previously not able to access because it's a back cut. We can now knock this down, and we have a shortcut from basically you have a good time there, Chompy, from the beginning of the Forsaken Lands to the end. Anyway.
Ooh, so hungry.
Yep, there you go. Have a lunch.
Oh, is that?
Yes, it is. Munch, munch with no punctuation.
Oh, thank you. That saved me. So my brother sent you here. When I get to work, I get so pumped out I forget to eat. Here, take this as thanks for saving me.
Another HP guy. So there are multiple in this game. Cool.
Well, time to finish my patrol and head back home. See you out there.
Fuckety bye. Okay, I do want to incorporate that, so I'm gonna drop the ceiling affinity for now because we're not gonna be in an area where they're likely to start spawning anyway, so I could put this on Kabu to demonstrate that they do stack. I'm gonna put it on Leaf though, because Leaf is, I guess, my 2? If Kabu is my ace, then he's my 2 of spades, ? Anyway, we're gonna want to go south from here, and that brings us to what I call the World of Bridges 2.0. And I could cut ahead, but actually, there are multiple things that we're going to want to do here. We do actually have business through, I believe, that exit, but not in this episode, maybe next time. But for now, just follow the winds around, have a fantastic time, and last time we were here, I overlooked that actually there is a little something over to the left. It's a lore book, and we went right past it because I forgot it was here, but now we've got it, so with that squarely amongst our belts, collectively, just keep going to get to the end of this room, and that'll bring us ultimately back to the, oh good. Huh. One thing I noticed in that battle is, one of the enemies was just a regular mothfly, and Chompy did 3 damage to it, so maybe the ribbon that I acquired actually increases her attack by 1? I thought it was just a useless cosmetic thing. Well, you learn something fresh every dwindle. Anyway, we're in the room where...
We should reach the area if we head south from here. I hope Nero's alright.
Yes. The mushroom that called me a failure is no longer here, so we can head into the extra foggy room.
Goodness, it's impossible to make out a path.
Yeah, this area is super foggy. Nero's got weird taste.
Don't worry, everyone. Do you see these shrooms?
No, I do not. They're shrooms, all right. Ah, here we go. Magic?
I'm a firefly, silly. I glow.
Seems it wasn't a waste to bring you with us.
Bring me to the shrooms and they'll light up the way with hints. Hang in there, Nero. We're coming.
Now, essentially, you'll want to follow the direction that the spores are going. So it's kind of like the, in Great Bay in Majora's Mask, the foggy sea where you have to walk in the shape of a TY $sign. Like a Beanie Baby, but it's also a rapper. Now, I can't... Is that... Okay, it's... I don't think it'll ever ask you to go diagonally, so... just sort of follow the way. It is one of those situations where if you take a wrong turn, then you will void out and just return to the start of the room, so watch out for that, I guess, and you can come back and do this without her in your party. It will be significantly harder, because you won't be able to see the spores.
Nero! Nibble!
It's so cute!
Team Stigma, thank you so much. Nero's my best friend.
Nibble, nibble.
Huh? What's that? It seems to be holding some sort of glow shroom, although not like the ones that guided us. Oh, Nero, you wandered off for this?
Is that like a super rare shroom?
Not really, but I need it for my family's coming of age tradition.
Nibble, nibble.
So helpful. It truly is the perfect pet. Sorry, Chompy, you've been outclassed.
More than a pet, he's a real friend. I can continue my journey now, although I wouldn't mind staying in the Termite Kingdom a little longer.
Really? I can't wait to be out of there.
There's still a few more things for me to do and see before I go back home. I want everyone to know how wonderful this place is. Right, Nero?
Nibble.
You're right. Just saying thanks isn't enough, so would you take this?
A lore book.
I found it while looking around, and its contents are most incredible.
A book? Look, what?
Of course it's enough. We wish you luck on your journey. We should be fine going back, so don't let us hold you back any longer. Make sure to say hi if you're back in the city.
Goodbye, Nero. Goodbye.
Stop doing that, Cabo! Books aren't worth anything. Books are priceless, V, I'll have you know that.
Agreed. You could use a little bit more culture.
If no one wants to buy it, it's worthless. Why do you think libraries rent them? Let's get going. There's more to do. Don't ignore me!
Now you might think, well, why in the health would you want to come back here ever again? As I said, you can come back here, it's difficult to do so because you can't see the spores that guide your way through the fog, although I believe the path remains unchanged. But this is a curious little oddity, and there is a sign. Aware of dog, please pet dog. Crudely made sign stands here, there are some really badly made scribblings on it.
Please this items effective whole. Thanks.
Okay. This is why I brought the long-leg summoner. Because, as it turns out, this is something that I made reference to when we first had access to those. Hi, buddy! A load of berries and a crystal berry. Now don't be confused. This is not an infinite thing. You get a crystal berry for selling an item here once. After that, it's just sell an item here and you will receive double the amount that it's worth from shops. And with long leg summoners, because their price is variable, I believe the amount you get is always double its maximum value. So I paid 16 berries and probably got about 36 from that, I'm not sure. So buy them for a low price, sell them here. The one exception is dark cherries. She will give you, her name's Pinky by the way, she'll give you 50 berries for a dark cherry, which is just net 0. And if you ever want to come back here, as I said, it's very difficult to do so, but now that we've been here once, also it just warps us straight back out. There is someone, I believe in the termite capital, who you could just pay some berries to warp you straight there. So if you remember the path, it's not that hard, but there's no guarantee that you will, especially after not being here for a while. So I'm bumbling just based on what I remember, but you know, remember this path and you'll live. If, for example, you play the game and then, you know, leave and stop playing for like a year and then come back, you might not remember that path, but that's what that path is. I don't know if the warp person has spawned here now. No? Okay, well, the point is you could pay someone to bring you straight here.
So, we can give our items to that spider. She gives a lot more berries than shops do. We're gonna get rich.
That's it. That's what this is for. So, one last thing, and that, not medals, one last thing. We'll need to go and turn in the blackest paint, so give me a moment, and I'll meet you in the Bee Kingdom. Us Gratia Beely Eilish artists, do you know the struggles we went through to get this paint? You had better make it worth our dang while.
So that's the blackest, darkest paint.
Yes, I can feel it. It's like I'm staring at a deep abyss.
Hope it's worth the pay.
Jewelry is for denizens of the light. I've no need for it after having seen such darkness.
It's another crystal berry.
Seems like a fair trade. The brightest object for the darkest one. Soon, Joan's art reign will be over. The artiers will begin.
Yeah, I doubt that. I'm just glad we didn't end up in trouble for this.
Well, that was a lot of chicanery, but okay. I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons. In the next episode, a little bit more bumbling around. You can forgive me that, I'm sure. See you then, for you will forgive me for it.